We have an idea. What's going on in this picture? Mariani.
I think they're taking out some stuff in the bucket. I think.
And what do you see that makes you think they might be picking stuff up?
I think they're. One of them is taking pictures, and the other ones are trying to
Okay.
see if there's some.
So you see maybe someone's taking a picture.
Yeah.
What more can we find, Aiden?
Just trying to catch it.
Cool.
But they're probably examining new dirt they found.
Okay.
On the planet.
And what do you see that makes you think it might be dirt?
Because it's black.
I know you remember, but let's make sure we're raising our hand. Aiden, what do you think? What makes you think it might be dirt? What do you see that makes you say that?
You know how when you fall on the ground, oh my god, and there's like dirt all over you or whatever.
Yeah.
It gets on you.
It's kind of so Aiden's using some background information that he has from experiences and connecting that. What more can we find, Ashley?
I think they're removing dirt. Maybe they're looking for fossils. They're treasure.
Okay. And what do you see that makes you think that they might be removing the dirt? So it's kind of similar to what Mariani was saying.
Because the dirt is all in the other side.
Okay, yeah. So Ashley is kind of looking at where the dirt is and seeing that it seems like it's all over on the other side and they're putting it into a bucket. What more can we find? David.
It looks like one of those jobs, like where you have to like collect lava.
Okay. And what do you see that makes you think they might be collecting lava?
Because it looks like we're like on a sort of mountain, like a volcano.
Okay. So David is explaining that he thinks it looks like maybe they're on a mountain or a volcano type, and maybe they're collecting. Are you kind of thinking about like lava rock, that type?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No, like
The actual lava, like hot. Okay.
Question.
And for questions, we are going to hold off on those for now, just because we are in our own minds are thinking about what we think is going on. Let's see, what more can we find, Tyler?
I think they're collecting gas.
Gas. And what do you see that makes you think they might be collecting gas?
It's because they might be putting some metal stick to get the thing off the ground.
Okay. Yeah, so Tyler is saying that maybe they're using the metal stick and that reminds him of gas. I think we all definitely think they're collecting something. I think we're all under agreement that they're collecting some sort of material. What more can we find, Mahad?
Like there's a person behind them over there.
Okay.
Stalking.
Are you looking at this person right here?
No.
Or these people?
Those people.
These people?
One of them doesn't have like the white suit.
Yeah. Mahad is looking at it and is noticing it seems to be maybe some tourists back there. We're not really sure. But they are not wearing the same item of clothing that the individuals in the front are wearing.
Because maybe.
What more can we find?
Maybe they want to jump into
Robert.
the water. So I saw the experiment we were doing. Kids didn't really care about that. I see that. You only care about a small picture. And also, some pitch black. Dirt is pitch black.
Okay.
And also, it's a lot more smooth than dirt. Which is what they
Robert is saying
and
that.
it's something with gas inside.
Okay.
But I don't think it's gas they're collecting. I think they're collecting oil or something.
Okay. Robert is using some background information. He doesn't think that dirt is quite as dark as the material in the picture. So he's thinking
and also
that.
dirt isn't as smooth.
And it's not as smooth. So he's thinking about the texture, which is another thing to pay attention to. What more can we find? CJ.
They're in probably a tragic disaster happened, and they're probably fixing something.
Okay. And then what do you see that makes you think a tragic disaster might have happened?
Because they're in suits that
Suits?
that
Kind of like hazmat suits?
Yeah.
Is that what you're thinking of? Yeah.
yeah, so they don't get sick or
So CJ is thinking that maybe they're in these white suits, like hazmat suits, because they don't want to be exposed to something that might be potentially dangerous to them. And then we will take 3 more, you 3 that are raising your hands. So what more can we find Aiden?
Dirt can get that dark from like mud and stuff.
Okay.
And I know that under the ground, everyone depicts dirt to be brown.
Okay, so Aiden is thinking that maybe it could be dirt, and people just maybe think in the background of the information they have that it might be brown, but it could possibly be dirt. We're not sure. And then we're just gonna take these 2 to end off. So Decca, what more can we find?
Maybe they're like looking for like gold or something. And
For-
the dirt is not black, it's brown. I think they add like a water like that.
And did you say looking for what? They're looking for what?
Gold or
Gold.
and probably blue or something.
what is it called again?
Minor what?
So so Decca's thinking that maybe they're looking for gold or something. What do you see that makes you think that they're looking for something?
They're like digging in the ground.
Digging, yeah.
And they're collecting some stuff under the ground, maybe rocks.
And now one last one. Ashley had her hand up before, so last final point that Ashley, what do you see?
Finding treasure.
They're looking for treasure. And what do you see that makes you think they might be looking for treasure?
Because they don't want to get dirty, so they can
Okay.
My mom said.
So Ashley is thinking that maybe they don't want to get dirty, so they're wearing the white suits and they're looking for treasure. So that makes me think of what Decca was saying, which is Decca thought they were looking for gold. So treasure and gold, kind of similar things.
Well, probably they're blue or something.
So that's what Ashley was saying. Well, we took the final ideas today. I really appreciate all your ideas. It's very interesting to see what you guys find in the photo. We are going to move on to an experiment.
Oh.
So, before we do the experiment,
Okay.
which is going to be with oil and water, it's going to be with your table group. I want to go over a few rules first. So, basically, we're going to be doing an experiment with oil and water. Gabby.
Listen up, guys.
We're going to be doing an experiment with oil and water to help us understand what happens when oil spills occur in the ocean. And we are going to be trying to clean up our small oil spills with different tools. So, a couple of rules before we pass out the materials. We need to make sure that we are being very clean.
Don't make it mess.
Yes, because oil, if it gets on your clothes, it can stain. You don't want to get anything like that. You don't want to get it on the table. I have lots of paper towels. So if you want to even like tuck a paper towel into the collar of your shirt to make sure it doesn't get on anything. We also want to just make sure we're keeping our area clean. So we don't want any of the oil and water on our chairs, on the floor, on our school supplies, anything like that. Just 1 second, Ashley. We need to also make sure that you're respecting your group members. So each member of your group is going to have something to try and clean up the oil. But we need to make sure we're giving a chance for every group member to try cleaning up the oil. And as I said, we want to make sure we are not getting any oil or water on our clothes, school supplies, desks, floor, anything besides your tray, your tool, and your cup. So where do we get the oil? What can the oil be on? Ashley.
I was thinking that we could put bags on the table so it won't get dirty.
Yeah.
And on the clothes
We will have paper towels.
and bags.
That's a great point. But where do we get the oil on? What are the only things we can have the oil on? Chevelle.
Tray, cup, and
Is draw a picture. This table.
so is my skin gonna come off?
What you're gonna do is draw a picture in the before area on your worksheet of what the oil and water looks like. So,
Missing what you need to do.
Can we touch it?
no touching it still.
Why am I touching it?
What you're gonna do in the before section on the bottom of your worksheet, there's an arrow pointing right here.
No!
You are gonna draw a picture of what your tin looks like. So you can use blue crayon and pencil, anything you want to draw a picture in the before area
Only that.
of what your tin looks like. This should entail, once you pick it up, put it in. Yep.
Just squeeze the thing.
So make sure you guys you're going right at the oil areas, right?
I don't know which one is oil.
The ones that are,
over.
if you spill a little bit, that's fine. Just try to be,
How am I supposed to get this down?
some of the tools are a lot easier than others. I'll tell you that. Dawn dish soap in the oil and water. So what this is gonna do, I know we're all really excited because this is a really fun experiment, but we need to make sure we're paying attention, you guys. I know it's the end of the day, but we can do it. Dawn dish soap is an emulsifier. Everyone say emulsifier. Okay, we don't need to yell it. I said say. This is gonna break up the oil. So we're gonna see, as long as you did the experiment correctly and just try to get the oil out, you're gonna see what happens. So I'm gonna put a little bit.
What does an emulsifier do? What does an emulsifier do?
And now you can stir it around.
It breaks up the oil. What does an emulsifier do?
Once I put it in there, you can swirl it around a little bit with your tool and see if you notice any change.
Guys,
We'll swirl it around. One second. Oh, I already gave you some. Okay, no, you're gonna swirl it around with your tool. Okay. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now that we've swirled it around, raise your hand. Did you notice any difference in yours? Now we're raising our hands. We're not saying anything. Mahad, what did you notice? The oil went away. So the oil was broken apart. Raise your hand if you notice anything else, Tyler. This table, let's keep our hands off now. Our hands are now done with the experiment, so I don't want to see anyone holding any tools, anything like that. You're going to put your tools down. And that is the final warning. I'm not going to have to remind you again.
Tools down, ears open.
Okay, raise your hand if you notice anything else with the Dawn dish soap. Dominica. Different color, so it kind of changed the color a little bit. Great observation. One last one from a table I haven't heard from. Taylor. Taylor noticed the bubbles. I knew one of you were going to say the bubbles. Okay, now what we're going to do is you are going to now draw in your after section on your worksheet what it looks like now. So I'm guessing it's going to look a little different. It might look cloudy. It might just look really bubbly if you swirled it around a lot. But I'm guessing most of you don't see a ton of oil in it now.
I'm gonna just draw this one. I need a light blue. This is already done.
And We shouldn't. We're trying to pick it up. Dominica, do you have anything else to add? Different tools, yeah. Yeah. So we were using different tools to try and clean up the oil. Now we are gonna go around and one person from every table is gonna share with the group what tool they had and if it cleaned up well. This group, do you think there's a tool that might have done a better job? Or do you think the sponges did pretty good?
Pretty good.
Okay. Now this group, what tool did you have? Droppers. This group had droppers. You want to hold it up so everyone can kind of see what it is? So,
That's mine.
Shut up.
so do you think the tool did a pretty good job? Or no?
Yeah.
You think it did good?
Not really separate.
There's a lot of water in there. Do you think there's a tool that maybe would have done a better job?
We're talking, please.
No.
I don't like to be.
Are you not sure if there's a
Sponges.
sponges? Okay. Now, rapid fire this group, what tool did you have?
Q-tips.
Q-tips. Do you think they did a good job?
No.
No?
I think so. Never. Yeah, I think so.
Do you think it was kind of difficult?
Yes.
What tool do you think would be better? Spoons or droppers? This group, what tool did you have?
We have this one.
Cotton balls? Were they good?
No. Yes. Yes. No. No. Kind of good, but they were not following
1 second.
Debriefing here.
I don't think anyone is hearing what this group is having to say. What tool did this group have? One of the groups that was talking, cotton balls. And what did they say? Did they say it was good?
Yeah. Maybe.
Maybe.
Kind of good.
They all said it was bad. You were really talking too much if you missed that.
And would another tool be better? Droppers. I think the droppers are a fan favorite. What tool did you have? Mini cups. And were the mini cups good?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Look at the water.
Yeah. Do you think a tool would have been better? Another one?
A water filter.
A water filter? Yeah. Okay, and now this group. What did you have? Paper towel?
Yeah.
And was it good? Or yeah?
Yeah.
Nice. Okay. Now what we're going to do is you are really quickly going to answer the questions. You are now going to answer the questions on your handout. So it's asking you, what tool did you use? 1 second. So it's asking you, what tool did you use? And what is the other question? What tool did you use and how well did the tool clean up the oil spill? So we kind of just answered to the whole group, but you're going to write down your answers. So I'm just going to give you like 2 minutes to do this. It shouldn't take very long. That's while you are taking your writing journal out. Here, I'll take this. Bathroom? Yep, you can go to the bathroom.
Here's mine.
Oh,
That's Kamado.
thank you. Thank you. Okay, now that we have our writing journals out, write about what do you know better about the importance of caring for the environment now that we have done this experiment. So, let's think about, we had oil and water, and the water was dyed blue. What does blue water remind you of?
Water.
Water, but what does it remind you of? Maybe something, David, what are you thinking?
Like a blue bath bomb.
A blue bath bomb? Yes, but what do you think of when you see a big thing of blue water? Something you see not in Minnesota as much. You see it kind of in Florida. I think you use the ocean. So now that we looked at oil in blue water like the ocean, we are thinking about oil spills in the ocean. So we're going to learn more about that, but right now you're just going to write in your writing journal about what you know better about the importance of caring for the environment. So